People post for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and then they start seeing results. It's almost immediate. It's almost like they didn't work for it, they didn't stress over it. They just posted like 10 times and then they are seeing massive results. For some other people, it's months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and they are not seeing anything significant from being consistent. Some people, it might even take them 4 years before they start seeing something significant. Like I was watching a video where a guy was talking with Alex Homosi, and he said he has been posting for the past 4 years and he hasn't gotten any lead, he hasn't made any sale. I'm like, how? But it's very possible. It's very possible. Now, let me tell you the thing about being consistent. Consistency is not about what you get, as in a materialistic way of thinking. It's not about what you get materially from being consistent. Consistency is about what happens to you in the process of you doing what you're doing for an extended period of time. Let me tell you, for some people, they build something called credibility. Now, credibility is not something that is found everywhere. It's not something it's not a trait that everyone has. It's a rare trait. Credibility. It means you trust yourself that you can deliver for an extended period of time. Now you've built confidence, even though you didn't really see the result, but being consistent for an extended period of time gives you the credibility to build confidence to go out and do other things. That is to say, the guy that did 4 years of marketing reach out to businesses, to people, but then didn't get any sale, yeah, he could say, okay, let me go into something else and do this for 1 year or 2 years. He's confident enough to take up any business, any challenge, anything, and who knows, he might be successful. Probably the only reason why he didn't see results for that time was because there were not enough people that were looking out for the kind of service he was offering, possibly, or for the kind of product he had. The market is unpredictable. All you have to do as a business person, as a content creator, is just to test the market. The market is not static, it is dynamic, so it changes. There are some things people get now that they were not getting 5 or 10 years ago. There are some things Gary Vee said like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it didn't make sense, but now it makes a whole lot of sense. You see, so the market is dynamic. When Facebook launched, people were like, why would I be on Facebook? Even when computer, the desktop that we use today, first came like to the markets, people were being skeptical. Why do I need a laptop? Why do I need a computer in my home? But as time went by, they started seeing the value, the use for it. So probably what is offering now does not really have the strong market, value or engagements for the service or the products is offering to the market. But over time it will. So you need to consider these things when you are going into business or probably content creating. These are the things you need to look out for. So you must be consistent. You must be consistent. If you look at all successful people, the one thing that is common with all of them is the fact that they are consistent. They are consistent. It doesn't matter in any field you want to think about, in football, in entertainment, in being a YouTuber, in singing, in acting, like in whatever industry you want to, even tech. It doesn't matter where you look. The people that are successful in those arenas, the top people there, the people that are outperforming the rest of the people there, they just have one thing in common, all of them. They are consistent. Now, consistency is not doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. That is part of consistency. That's part of being consistent. A consistent person is someone that takes up a path, takes up a business, works on it every day, and then gets better at it every single day. That is to say, if you're into tech, probably web development, you take up web development as a service, and then you go at it every day. You find ways to make SaaS businesses. What's it called now? Software as a service. Yeah. You find ways to improve on your skill, on your knowledge, and what you're offering to the market. Like every day, you just find ways to get better at what you do, getting better on how to make things easy for people, for your customers, for the market. That is where the money is. But before that, you need to consider being consistent for an extended period of time. So if you're a YouTuber, if you're a content creator, and you're thinking, when am I going to blow up? When are my videos going to go viral? The questions you should be asking yourself is, how long have I been doing this? Am I consistent enough? Where are the areas, or what are the areas that I need to improve on? What skills, what knowledge do I need to adopt to get better at this thing? Like I told you guys, I've been taking up speaking classes. I read every day now. I try to get better, like 1% better every day at talking to the camera. Just coming up here and just talk. As you can see, I don't edit my videos. I come here, I talk, and I cut out just the first part where I'm starting and then the ending. Just cut them out and I post. I don't do any form of heavy editing on my videos. I just talk. Because one day, I know for sure, one day I'm going to stand in front of an audience. I'll be given a mic and I would have to talk to them. How am I going to edit live performance, talks, e.g. TED Talks? How do you want to edit a TED Talk live? So I need to get better at what I do so that on the day where it really matters, these are the days where it matters, yeah. But there's a day where it will matter, like really, really matter. I won't disappoint because I've been preparing for that day. I've been consistently showing up here on YouTube. I think this is my day 5 or day 4, I don't know. But I've been showing up here consistently for the past 4 or 5 days, 6 days. I plan to be consistent for the next 1 year. Showing up every day, just talking. I know in 6 months, I'll be an exceptional speaker. In 6 months, I'll be very good at what I do. This is not it. I know AI is coming up. People are doing things with AI. AI can replace you and all. Fine. But I'm just going to keep doing what I love doing on a consistent basis. Here to motivate you, here to help you get better, here to help you improve. Be consistent. Just be consistent. Consistency pays. Consistency pays. I know. I wish there was a way I could, break it down for you to understand. Consistency pays. Don't give up. Like, don't give up. Before you give up, make sure you put everything into what you're doing. Make sure you've given it enough time. You have enough data to back your assumptions. It did not work. Okay, why didn't it work? How long did you do it for? I did it for a year. I did it for 2 years. You have enough data. How long, like how often were you doing these things? You have enough data to prove your point or move on to something else. Consistency is actually the key. So get better, be consistent. Get better, be consistent. That's the way to go. See you in the next video tomorrow. Ciao.